I was supposed to be taking a nap, but here I am. Let's see what the spirits are talking. Lots of reversed cards here. I'm hearing you've come far. But I should have shown you before I picked up the deck. The Six of Pentacles was on the bottom, which is a gift from the divine. I'm hearing charity, but like not charity in the way that you would think. Because I'm hearing like, I don't need any handouts. But because you deserved it, like you are getting a gift from the divine because you've worked for it, is really what I'm hearing. Whatever this is, it's coming in. Eight of Wands. It's coming in pretty quickly. Yeah. Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck, by the way. So we are leaving behind the old in order to embrace something new. But whatever this is, it's going to bring a lot of balance. I'm hearing you have a lot more choices than you think you do. You have a lot more opportunities. Opportunities is coming through than what you think you do, or than what you think you will. And when those things start coming in, let your intuition, let your inner guidance. The Hermit did come up underneath the Two of Wands. But let your inner guidance kind of light the way for you. And you won't go wrong. I'm hearing things like it feels too good to be true. It seems too good to be true. Sit with your intuition. Because I feel like this is something that is probably going to fall into your lap. You have the Three of Cups here. Whatever this is, there's going to be a reason to celebrate. Yeah, this is kind of what's in the past. We have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Money has been kind of a theme coming up today. You may have had a lot of anxiety about money. You may have been unable to see that you can take the reins of your own life. I feel like with the Chariot in reverse, I'm getting this image of like someone being dragged by the chariot. Like you feel like you may have felt like you were just kind of a victim to your own life. 333 on my timer as I said that. To your own life, to your own circumstances. Seven of Pentacles and Page of Cups. I'm getting like confusion. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I'm hearing like I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. So that's kind of the energy I feel like we're coming from. And you have come a really long way. And you have overcome a lot of obstacles. I'm seeing hurdles like in track and field. I'm also seeing like hearing like jumping through hoops. I'm hearing like you haven't been in a place that's this secure before. And you might not know what to do with it. Like you might not know what to do with your time now. We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck, and that's calling you to like take care of yourself. Yeah. We have the Fool and the Lovers. And I'm hearing like you decided with the Empress here, you decided, all major arcana, that you were here for something better, that you deserved something better. And then you decided to fight for that. And now you have found yourself in a position where you can choose something else, where you can be in a completely different situation, is what I'm hearing. And it's not without like taking a leap of faith. The Magician is out here too. I didn't even realize that. You, whether you know it or not, 555 my timer, as I said that, which is change. Whether you know it or not, you manifested this. You asked for this. And I feel like you know it because you have had to work for it. Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's no going, like for you, there's no going back. You can't go back to where you were. It just doesn't fit you anymore. And I feel like you have lovingly accepted that and stepped forward. Because I feel like what lays behind you just like doesn't resonate with you anymore. That's not you. Like I'm hearing things like different styles, different ways of acting, different ways of being, different hobbies. And you may still sometimes grieve that version of you. And they want me to tell you that that's okay. It's okay to kind of grieve that, because at one point or another, like, I'm getting emotional now. They're making me emotional. But at one point or another, like, that was your childhood dream. That was what you wanted to do. And with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, I'm hearing like complete 180. You have changed so much about yourself that, and not like, I really don't mean that in a bad way, so please don't take it in a bad way, but you've changed yourself to fit like who you know you are on the inside, and not who you thought you wanted to be or who other people wanted you to be. 808 on my timer as I said that. And because you have chosen to, I heard, take on the path of your higher self, that is why I'm hearing you're being rewarded in kind. The Eight of Wands came out upright this time. That's very fast moving energy. Yeah, the moon is here. There's some uncertainty here. You're not totally sure which way you're walking. You just know you have to leave what else there was behind and let your intuition and your healing guide you forward. Because I feel like you know now what you are and are not willing to accept. I'm hearing like you don't know what you don't know until all of a sudden you know. And we do have the Six of Cups underneath the Eight of Wands, which is telling me like you were in this really innocent place when you started to walk down whatever path you were on before you got onto this one. I hope I'm making sense right now. But there was a very innocent energy there, and maybe naive. And you you couldn't see at the time that you were deserving of more. And now you have come to that realization, and you are using that 10 on my timer, as I said, that you are using that to drive yourself forward. Yeah, we have death and the Two of Wands, and I love that death here is a phoenix rising in this deck, because I really do get the feeling that that's what's happening. Like, I'm hearing you burnt it to the ground in favor of something that felt more like you than anything you've ever felt before in your life. Sorry, sometimes I even shock the words that I channel, or I am shocked by the words that I channel. But you are leaving behind that old version of you, and you're doing it lovingly and with a lot of care. 11:11 on my timer, as I said that, with a lot of care and compassion for that version of you. Oh, they're making me emotional. For that version of you that maybe didn't receive that kindness and compassion before, as you were going through whatever you were going through. Oh God. Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands. You can now, I feel like you're now in a position where you can better look towards the future. And you can better start planning. You can better start manifesting. And again, we started this whole video by talking about a gift, right? So you know that something is coming for you. I'm hearing like you're barreling towards each other. Whether this is a person, a place, a thing, or a job. Again, opportunity, career path. This is a collective message for a lot of different people. But it's because of all that healing work that you've done and knowing that you deserve better that you're receiving all of these options, and that you're now being able to walk down all of these different paths that are more aligned, Six of Cups, with your inner child, that are more aligned with who you truly are. Higher self keeps coming through like very, very heavily in this reading. Yeah, and whatever this is, whatever choice you end up making, like it might not be without conflict, 1313 on my timer, but the conflict will be worth it. The loss will be worth it on the other side. I'm also getting like you're not going to have to fight so hard. So please get used to not fighting. Get used to resting. I wouldn't be surprised if the Four of Swords came out. Ace of Wands and the King of Wands, whatever this is coming through, or whatever is coming through, is going to be very aligned with your passion. I'm also hearing with your purpose. Soul path is coming through as well. It's going to be bringing balance financially. Did I not say Four of Swords like less than a minute ago? Four of Swords. This is going to allow you an opportunity to better care for yourself. I'm also hearing loved ones, family could also be significant here. It's allowing you an opportunity to rest in ways that you haven't before. And you may have been having to walk through, or may have to walk through, lessons where you learn how to rest before this comes in. 1444 was on my timer as I said that, because if they gave this to you, I'm hearing a month, 2 months ago, you wouldn't have known what to do with it. And you likely would have self-sabotaged because you didn't know how to just step back and rest and relax and step back and tend to yourself. There is Three of Cups and the Page of Cups. There's so much to celebrate here with this new beginning. So please take the time to celebrate. I just saw 7:07 on my watch. Okay, let's get a couple more. Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing like you may have planted these seeds a while ago, and Hangman have just been waiting for them to come into fruition, with the Empress underneath that, like knowing that they would. And we also have the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords and the King of Cups. I'm hearing you can't see what it is. You don't know what it is. But that's not stopping you from moving forward, which is very important. And just because you can't see what it is, you don't know what it is, doesn't mean that it's not coming, because you know it's coming. I'm hearing like some of you might even bet money on the fact that it's coming. Yeah. We'll end it out here. Page of Pentacles and the World. This new beginning, this new opportunity, 1717 on my timer, is going to be very lucky. It's going to be very prosperous. It's going to be very rewarding. And I'm not saying it's not going to come without its challenges, because it will. However, you are more emotionally, mentally balanced and able to handle that than you were when you started down this road. And that is something to be extremely, extremely proud of. So I love you so, so much. Congratulations. And I hope this helps.